my God. Well, maybe mine will magically appear too. Hi, Vicky. Hi,
There's
Vicky.
Vicky.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey,
We're,
Vicky,
we're, we're
I was
pretending that technical difficulties are just part of the game. And if you've been to
they
this
are.
channel before, it
Yeah,
is.
it
That's
is.
how it works.
Okay, I'm going to close one more
Hi.
app to see if that works. It won't, but I'm going to try. Uh,
Okay, okay.
it's
We,
not
we
working.
do have folks waiting, so I'm gonna real quick go say
Come on, let's
hi
do it.
to.
Let's do
We got Kathy over here. She says howdy.
it. Howdy.
Uh,
Howdy,
Jackie
Kathy.
Jackie does her usual. Hey peeps.
Hey, peeps.
Uh,
Hey. Hey, Pete.
Hey,
Sandra's
peeps.
here. She says hey.
Hi,
And
Sandra.
and so is Betsy. Hello.
Betsy.
Hello.
Um,
Hello.
Jackie is hoping for the impossible. She hopes that everyone is feeling healthy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Girl, have you not been paying attention? You're sick. I'm sick. No one's healthy. We're all
There's,
unhealthy, and
there's a
we're
reason for that. There's a reason for that. We're all depressed. We are very depressed in America right now. We are just so
Yeah.
totally. My flock is
well.
going. We're
So
not gonna,
young
huh?
Sandra is going in a different way. She's just going. I hope everybody just has a happy New Year. So
Yes.
okay, we're
Yes.
gonna we're gonna think positive.
Yes. Blien of our order.
Now we got our Gaelic gal here. She's gonna wish us all well.
Oh
That's
yes.
fantastic.
Oh,
Blien
Vicky,
of our order. Yeah.
I was doing a little research today on my metaphysical stuff that I like, and realized that your name is also the same as the great god Thoth. Innocent.
Vicky Todd,
Yeah.
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 And so I actually sent a message to Neil Gaiman about my idea for a show about Hermes Trismegistus. I don't know if you guys know who he is or was.
Hermes
I do
Trismegistus.
not.
Was
No.
he the
No.
one with the green book?
Hermes,
The
Tris-
Emerald?
Hermes Trismegistus was the precursor to all gods. He was the precursor of Judaism, every mystical thing there is. He's
Oh, I like that. I'm
he's
gonna have to hear more
mythological.
about that.
Mythological. He's also Hermes, of course, who was the god of thought and knowledge, as was Thoth. And anyway, so I thought, oh gee, I forgot to mention to Vicky that I noticed that relevance. Has anything to do with tonight.
Real quick, want to shout out to Betsy, who says she's glad I'm feeling better. Thank
Yes.
you. I still sound funny, and my chest. I feel like I did the first couple of days. I was like, I'm not feeling great, but I think I'll be fine. I was wrong, but I'm on the other end of that. So, Jackie, hon, are you? You said you were doing better when it was New Year's. Are you like all over it? Because this sucker's lasted at least 2 weeks for me. From the first day where I was like, man, I don't feel quite as good as I wish I did, to oh my, and I mean, I was down. I was like, I really need to make a video, and I'm looking at my computer going, oh crap, man, I can't even sit up. So
That's why I like when you said that what was it, the rumors of your demise? You know, it's just like basically what we were thinking. Okay, Katie, where are you?
well, and that's I mean, I feel really guilty because I've really worked hard to make sure we have a regular schedule. At
Yeah, I
the
know.
very least, you're going to get one afternoon video each day, and if I can't make it on Friday for whatever reason, then I pop you one with a Saturday or an early one on Sunday. I try to keep it consistent, 5 videos a week minimum.
I know.
And I'm sitting there going,
You do good. You do good.
You do great.
I
You do.
can't do anything. I don't want to live. I'm like, death would be really easy. I mean, I just felt horrible. And each day I was like, it's okay. I'll get through today and I'll feel better tomorrow. And I was wrong every damn day.
Yeah, we love being sick. So, guys, I just want to let you know I've named Sam's legs. Sam's legs have names.
Well, hey.
Oh, they
Oh.
do.
Okay.
Yeah, the names of his legs. His left leg is named Boaz, and his right leg is Yahim. Have you guys ever heard these before? Boaz and Yahim.
Boaz sounds familiar for some reason, and so does Yahim, but can't even begin to place it.
Boaz and Yahim are the names of the pillars that stood in front of the Temple of Solomon in Jerusalem.
That's why it sounds familiar.
They're
Sunday
very
school.
important in metaphysics and also in my father was a Mason and they're very fundamental to Masonic principles. But he's got such gorgeous legs, which kudos to tonight's episodes. We have some couple of great knee shots, right, Katie?
Yes, I was. I was like, well, that's nice. He's coming down the stairs, and that, you
Oh,
know, every now and then that tartan is
oh yeah,
wrapped at
just
just the right length.
right away.
Occasionally it's a couple inches lower, and I'll forgive him. But every now and then it's just like right at above the kneecap, and I'm like, yeah,
Oh yeah, and then when he
that's
climbs over the brick wall to get into the Kirk, at that one scene, then you get a nice shot of his knees there too. So
it's a
Yeah.
beautiful world. Let me tell you, it just is. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm perverted, but I'm like innocently perverted because it's all about the kneecaps. I'm not even like he's
Yeah.
got a cute butt. No, I don't care about his butt. I just want to see
no,
his kneecaps.
There's a girl named Julia LeBlanc
hmm
who does videos of from the show and to music,
Uh-huh.
and she did like I don't know how many years ago it was, but she did a video with somebody doing the words to the 12 Days of Christmas,
yeah,
Okay.
and it was for a contest at the time, and it was the first season, and yeah, I don't think that it included the second season at all, but it was definitely the first season.
right.
And the first day of Outlander,
Okay, I
uh,
gotcha.
Outlander gave to me a wee glimpse of Jamie Fraser's knees.
That's the that's I need that song. I need that song.
Yes.
Now somebody's asking, all right, so guys, if you're watching us, we're all having all kinds of different technical difficulties. The only
Yes,
person
we are.
who is here jumping and running and ready to go is Melissa. My sound is still jumping up and down. Vicky's
Yeah.
video wasn't working until just a few minutes ago.
And
And
mine isn't.
something's going on with Cynthia. Cynthia, whatever work you need done, I will be happy to do that for you here in about 3 weeks. So we'll get
I
you
know.
set
I'm
up. Uh,
waiting anxiously for you, darling.
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Now,
All I
Besides-
did was rub my finger over the lens, and
Well,
I don't know why,
Oh,
but
I tried
it
that
worked.
earlier. I did try that earlier because I thought, well, maybe my lens is just I'm doing it again. It's not working. It's saying if I selecting an effect will turn it on. I don't believe you in a minute. No.
Yeah.
Okay, well, adjust that. No, it's not going to work. I'm sorry. I'm just going to be a voice tonight, I guess. Anyway,
Yeah.
you're fine. If you get it working, that's great. If not, your commentary is always fantastic.
I
We love
Yes.
seeing you, but
And
your
you can't-
voice is the most important part. So don't
Yeah.
worry.
Yeah.
I do have a few pages of notes, but not too many.
I'm
But-
shocked. Well, even I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna take notes because most of this episode can be broken down to like 3 major storylines that like they accomplish.
Yeah.
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 So I'm gonna just jump in here to the beginning. This is season 2, episode 11, and it's
Vengeance is mine.
yes,
Vengeance.
Vengeance is Mine, and which is just an apt title because of the ending.
Yes, it is. Yes,
And I
it is.
want to tell you, my daughter came in. She was going to eat her lunch, and no one was out in the family room but the dog. So I was like, "Bring your food in here." I said, "But you can watch this one, but it's gruesome. There's
Very.
no boobs pop up or anything because she understands why it's MA for the most part. I said, but there is some bloody stuff. She goes, "Oh, I'll be fine." At the end, she goes, "Why is he doing that?" So, she
Yeah,
watched
yeah,
a
it
good
was-
portion to this. Yeah, Vengeance. Ooh, I loved it. Okay,
Vengeance is mine, and
That part I was cheering.
yeah,
and
we're all like, "Get him!"
yeah, and the episode was written by Diana Gabaldon.
Yes,
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 yes.
yes, yes. Thank you, Vicky. There's Cynthia.
Oh, there's Cynthia.
Right
Yay!
here. I know what I'm weird though. I'm very weird. What's going on?
Well,
here?
honey,
Oh, well.
so are we all, or we would not be here.
I'm good. So we start out once again with the generals arguing.
You know what?
These
Of course.
stupid generals.
They
Stupid
do a
generals.
lot of arguing and discussing and trying to decide, do they move forward to London? Do they go
Right.
winter in Scotland? And I was, for the very first time, impressed with the prince.
Yes.
Be-
Yeah.
He's been
Yeah.
very proper and a little bit effeminate, I think, in a lot of ways, as his royal cushion might be getting dirty at some point, and he didn't want that kind of stuff.
Royal
But
Coach.
boy, he's like, he got a little, I don't know, passionate
Feisty.
this
Got some
time.
Yeah.
got some
Yeah.
feisty going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he did it a little bit in the last episode. So, gosh, no, there's two. Are there two of me on your screen? There's two of me on my screen.
No, but if
No.
there were, I wouldn't
No.
complain. It would be just fine.
Okay, fine. Anyway, so yeah, so the generals, they're just like they're lily-livered pansies. And, and of course, Jamie just wants something to change. He wants the
Yeah.
history to change so that
Yeah.
fiction it does not come true. And he is just doing everything he can to get to that point. So he comes out and apologizes to Claire because he didn't do it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but they have a point. And there's 5,000 Jacobites versus 30,000 troops. Even if they do get London, they can't keep it.
No, but that's the point
Yeah.
that they've changed history. That's the whole thing. And
Yeah,
Jamie,
if they would have just tried,
But
there
they
would have
still
been a
end up-
difference.
They'll still end up getting killed.
maybe, you don't know that.
Yeah.
We know the outcome.
English are going
if
to
they
just
go
let
back.
them go and not punish them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well-
the thing though is like with the history of it, the Jacobites believed a spy that was brought in from the Hanoverian side, and he was pretending like he was, you know, deserting, and
Mm.
and he said that there was like troops, you know, here and here, and there weren't any, and Cumberland was trying his best to hurry up and get there, but he
Right.
would have been late, so
Yeah.
they wouldn't have had any opposition, you know,
No.
and
Yeah, there is
and
that.
they
Yeah.
and they chose to believe the spy instead of, you know, their own
Yes,
reconnaissance.
sending out some scouts. I mean, it wouldn't have been, but not like it wouldn't have been dangerous at all. But you know, we could send some folks out,
It wouldn't have been
all
a miss.
sneaky
Yeah.
like, to go find out what's true and what isn't.
The other
Right.
thing I want to mention the fact that in this episode and the last episode, I believe as well, at least they had the Stuart plaid on the prince.
There you
And
go.
I appreciated that. I appreciated seeing the Stuart tartan. You know, it's just like, yeah, that's what he would have worn. Yeah.
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 Well, because it's a time of war. You got to be dressed for war, and that's what you did. You
Yeah.
wore
Yeah.
your tartan when you're going to go to war.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's a really great way to start the episode. You can see where everybody's mind is, and the
Yeah.
utter disappointment that yes, we're going to be going along historical
Yeah.
routes now. There is no change yet, and I say yet because you know we keep being hopeful that
Right.
something will be affected, anything, and that's all they're shooting for is anything to be
Right.
different.
Yes.
Now, if I move forward past that to two things. One, I love that Rupert is still part of or I should say, Angus is still part of the episode because Rupert keeps talking about him.
Yeah.
And he raises his glass to him, you know, after he's telling
Yeah.
that out of that little kid about his teeth. I like the line that the prince said at the end of that scene was, "One man is that all I can count on," and of course that man was Jamie Fraser.
Yeah.
But you know, that was the poor prince.
Yeah.
The poor prince. Yeah, but it's so funny because Jamie isn't really someone he can count on. He's someone he can count on to try to change history. It's just not working out well.
Yeah.
But then we get this really sweet moment with Jamie and Claire later on.
Yeah.
And he's just trying to like say a prayer for her future, for her safety, for her in general. And it's again one of those reasons why do we like Jamie so much?
Yeah.
Because
well,
he just worship isn't quite the right word, but he venerates her.
we
in
adore her.
such a way.
Oh, well, he adores her. He
Yeah.
adores her.
Yes.
Yeah. And
it's-
he also said in Gaelic about, you know, taking care of the baby that's coming.
Yeah.
Which
He knows. Yeah.
I feel like it would be too early for him to know yet. If she still wasn't sure when she's going back through.
Oh, yeah,
it
she
took
don't know
5
she's
months
gonna
to
go through
get
the
there.
stones later.
He knows. He
Yeah,
knows.
she's not pregnant yet.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think so because we
yes,
still have
it is.
time between Mary being
It takes
rescued.
5 months to get to Inverness. And she's
it's
only
5
3 months
months.
pregnant.
You're talking book. You're talking book.
Brianna would have been born at
Yeah.
Culloden.
No, he said they say that when they get to Inverness, they've mentioned that it's taken them 5 months to get there.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's the
Yeah.
next episode, by the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's wishing for for the future.
Yeah.
He's hopeful for
Yeah.
any children they may have, but mostly for her. And I just thought that was a really cool moment to carve
Yes.
out in the middle of this episode, which is not a romantic episode at
Not
all.
really. No.
Right. Right.
But he
Oh.
says in you, Sassenach, I'll see you safe no matter what happens. So
Yeah.
we knew
Yeah.
in the last episode, we know what his plan is. He knows
Yeah.
what his plan is. And then he mentions the word Inverness with everything that comes with that word.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's so funny to see Dougal get so upset when he
Yes.
delivers the information. The prince is gone. They're sending us to Inverness. We're supposed to get supplies with no money.
Money.
No problem.
Yeah, I just want to
and
slap the quartermaster in the face.
Slap who in the face?
The quartermaster, the
Quartermaster.
Irishman. I
Yeah.
can't think of his name.
Sullivan is a bastard, I swear.
O'Sullivan, yeah. He
Sullivan.
is such a pompous, arrogant, know-it-all, stupid
Ass.
man.
Yes.
Yeah, he doesn't know a damn thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
Vicky, you're the historian in the group. It was O'Sullivan a real person in this?
Yeah.
Oh, he was. Okay, I
Yeah.
thought he was. Yeah.
Yeah.
And General Murray, of course, was real.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
I think most of the names they're pulling out of history are actually out of history.
Yeah,
The
Yeah.
dramatis personae, yeah.
Well,
because the McDonald's and the Camerons did fight.
Yes.
And I mean, and Diana did her research. She wrote
Oh,
the story, but then
yeah,
she did the
research.
research to make sure the right names were in the right places.
Incredible researcher she is. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go
So-
college people.
Yeah. Yeah. So the Jamie's prayer in Gaelic was just gorgeous, as you already
Mhm.
mentioned. And it just like I wrote sweet, 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 because he just and I'm sure Jan got a little thrilled when he stood up there and almost and Jan, we know Jan was looking at that.
I had two choices that I was going between for thumbnails, and it was either the really slightly romantic one or
Or?
like the last thing we see before credits roll.
Okay.
And I didn't think YouTube would let me put that up there because it's kind of gruesome, dude. I gotta tell you that.
It is gruesome.
Yeah.
So anyway, so we run off, and there's a really exciting little scene there because they're doing their retreat, and a little band of them go, and then they get ambushed. And that was when I first saw that, I was shocked. I mean, I've only seen it 100 times since then, but
Right.
it was like rewatching it. I thought, that had that impact. Where it's just like, oh my God, they're just having this lovely little scene with the group, and then all this shit starts happening, and racing off, and it was a little invigorating. It was fun.
Well, and we get another one of those moments where, despite what we think of Dougal, he's a good man to have in a fight, man.
Yes, he is.
Yep.
Yes, he
He
is.
right there jumped on Rupert's horse, made sure he didn't fall off.
He saved him. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then the
Yeah,
other,
Graham didn't appreciate that scene very much. It
it's not.
was a little hard on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he did complain, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was very uncomfortable after that.
Yeah.
But
Well,
it is one of those scenes. He's got to be like, it's worth it because we liked his character a little bit better. We respected the kind of character he was supposed to be, which is the war chief.
Dougal did have a little bit of morality in him. I mean, we're seeing it in Blood of My Blood with his first wife. What's her name? And
Maura. Yeah.
Mora. I love that name,
Yeah.
by the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah,
But Rupert's his friend too.
yeah,
And his cousin.
he loved Rupert Angus. He really did. Yeah.
More than
Yeah.
that, he's a fellow man in arms, fellow soldier, and that
Right.
I think
And
is the
family.
most serious thing Dougal takes in his life is the men who fight with him and beside him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got that very cool moment. Jackie said she loves the scene with him saying the prayer, and Sam was so beautiful in that shot.
Oh,
Yes.
oh,
Yes.
oh, yeah,
That's so
Jackie.
pretty.
I feel you, girl. He is.
Yeah.
He's pretty. Yeah, he's pretty.
He's very
So
pretty.
Rupert gets shot. Now here's the deal. You don't really see much of it, but the thing is, he momentarily glances back at these British soldiers, and that's when he gets shot, because if he should have been shot in the back of his head, he would be dead.
Exactly.
But he got shot in the front, which is why the bullet lodges so that she can get it out, because otherwise it's impossible.
Yeah.
And so, but you don't really
Yeah.
see it. You don't really see it. The thing is, it's not that clear in the scene.
No, the moment of impact is when he's turning his head,
Yeah.
and I
When
think
he's-
that's what stops the bullet short. As
Yeah.
Claire says,
Yeah.
it didn't go into his brain at all. It stopped short in the socket.
Yeah.
And Rupert's a very good sport about it, by the way, too. He's like, well, better one eye than none.
Oh,
And they didn't shoot him in his good
Good
eye.
eye, yeah.
Yeah.
and of course the pirate reference is totally all over their heads.
Lost on him.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, right. They haven't seen Pirates of the Caribbean, obviously.
And he said about like, well, what happened to you? And he said, I decided to take a better look, a closer look at a musket ball.
Musket ball.
Yeah. We do love us some Rupert, don't we? Though
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
all the way through until, but yeah. So yeah, Dougal does his heroic thingy there, and then what the heck? Oh, refuge in the Kirk. Yeah. So they go in and they go into the Kirk.
Which is a very cool moment, too, because we've gotten a couple of our other men from Lollybrook, some of the other survivors from the earlier battle.
Ross is there.
Yeah,
Ross
Ross
is
is
Exactly.
there.
Little
see
Fergus.
Yeah.
I just saw that, like, Little Fergus is everywhere now. He's riding
Oh,
with
Fergus.
Marta. He's back
Yeah.
there. He's got Claire's knife. The whole
Yeah.
deal. But so we've got, like, our core group
Yes.
together again, and once again in just like the worst position. But thankfully, they have an English woman with them.
But they can use her. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so funny. She volunteers. Like, it's like, it worked last time. Let's try it again. Bargain me.
That was with but
And how resistant Jamie is. He's absolutely
Yeah.
resistant.
oh
and,
well
and they're shouting about it, and I'm like thinking, okay, the British are
They're
right
gonna hear you.
outside. They're
They-
gonna-
yeah. But yeah, it's very brave of Claire. She said, help me, so that they can hear for sure.
Yeah.
And then there's the argument about it. And everything from do we let her do it to who takes her out.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Right.
and well, it can't be Jamie for damn sure, because his face is all
It's
over
all
our ours.
Which we see because when they go through the doors of the pub later on, there's Jamie right there on the
Yeah.
sheets.
Right
yeah,
up,
right up next to Bonnie Prince.
yeah, right up next to Bonnie Prince. Yeah. Oh, and then we have the Kirk. Then we have that other knee shot where he's going over the stone wall. And that's
Yeah.
We really
Oh,
appreciate those shots.
and then Dougal says, "Stop being such a hero." It's like, yeah, Dougal, you can't be a hero because you're a jerk.
He is a hero, but it's just his natural state. He's just trying to do what's right and what's best for his wife and his men at
the way
like
he
all
is.
time.
It's the way
Right.
he's righteous,
Mhm.
righteous.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dougal's
and then
just-
bloody hell, they've got an English woman inside. Bloody hell, they've got an English woman inside. Yeah.
Yep.
It's like that would really stop them. The truth of the matter is that would not have stopped them. Sorry. I know. We're not talking
It's
really
in the
about
script.
it's in the script. Yes. Thank you, Melissa. It's
just
not in real
realized I
life.
should have closed the
They
program.
would have killed that English woman right along with the rest of them. Trust me. They didn't.
Probably. They would
Yeah.
No, it's just, all
have
fair-
killed all of them, even if they had disarmed themselves.
Sorry, I'm trying to close something. Everybody who's watching this live, you are now seeing my Photoshop screen. Oh no! And I just shut down our Google Meet. Oh well, I'll be right back. Don't worry. I'm
And
just gonna
he
jump right
tells
back
her
in.
she's a bad liar. Remember, he
That-
tells her
that was
you're a
good.
bad.
Oh yeah. And then Fergus says faint.
Yeah, and then
Which
Fergus.
is a pretty good plan because you don't have to talk if you fainted.
It's very genius, Fergus. That's really smart.
Yeah, Fergus is a brilliant young man. Great
Yeah.
strategist. Let's keep him around for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, and then when we get to see Monroe, I mean, what's his name? Hugh Monroe again.
Yeah,
Yes, I'm so happy to see him
Yeah,
again.
he's such a
Um,
sweet.
yeah.
I mean, obviously, it was all like, oh my gosh, I'm so surprised. I never knew we would see him again. But it when you're watching the story for the first time, you're like, oh yay, it's Hugh, because he was such
Hmm.
a memorable. Didn't
Yes.
see him much in the show, but he's such a
No.
memorable guy. You got his backstory, the whole thing is great,
Hmm.
and so, and he becomes kind of the savior of the episode,
Right.
Hmm.
just because he has that freedom of movement that
Right.
nobody else has right now.
Because of
Because,
what he is.
because
Right.
Yup.
yeah, nobody's gonna think anything of him.
No.
Also, he's the one that gave her the wedding gift of the dragonfly and amber, which is, of course,
Mhm.
as we all know, all too intrinsic to all of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
just a beautiful symbol. And of
Can I
course,
say something really silly? This has
Mhm.
nothing to do with Outlander. I've been rewatching Friends, and in
Oh.
Ross's apartment, if anybody watches Friends, I apologize if you don't. In Ross's apartment, there's a big dragonfly on the wall.
really,
And
I love
yeah.
Oh,
I love
I was like,
dragonflies. I always
oh,
have.
okay, that's all I had to say.
No, no, I know you're watching Friends because you mentioned it, and my husband loved Friends. I did not.
I never watched it when it was on. I was working 60 to 80
Uh,
hours a week,
yeah,
so
well,
time to watch TV didn't really happen.
No.
But my daughter's been watching it with me on and off when she has free time. She's like, I like Friends. They're fun. I just have to watch out when they're talking about who's going to bed with who on a regular basis. But anyway, anywho, back to kneecaps and how awesome they are.
And yeah, kneecaps.
I like before we get there. I like how Claire tells Hugh where she's going
Mhm.
and gets a message to Jamie with right in front of the other guy, the
yeah.
soldier.
very, very cleverly and very quickly. And of
Yes.
course, there's a really funny scene later when Jamie and Murtaugh are trying to read her freaking note, and it's like she spelled help backwards.
She couldn't even, she didn't even spell help right. And the funny part of that is, of course,
didn't
that
give her
Katrina is the
Gallic
one who can. What I love best about that is Katrina is, of course, the only one of them who actually does
Actually speaks Gallic.
Gallic, so-
Speaks Irish Gallic, which is slightly different than Scottish Gallic, and Vicky can tell us that, right?
Yes.
Vicky,
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
get lessons with Vicky later on.
You can, you can tell because the accent is on the
Yes.
opposite way.
Yes. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of the main things.
So they're kind of like aluminium kind of thing.
Aluminium.
Yeah.
Yeah, your boot and your trunk and your spanner and your wrench and all that jazz and your sweater and your jumper. And anyway, I need a drink. I love that one. But that's jumping ahead. Way jump.
Got my drink.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Vicky, let's get drunk.
No.
He is such a slimy snake. He plays every side.
He's an
Oh,
evil.
don't even get me started, man.
Oh,
Oh,
Sandringham is, yeah. And you didn't know
Yeah.
that their military academy is named Sandringham. You know that, right? In Britain.
well, he's not been the only Duke of Sandringham, so I'm sure
no.
it's.
Oh no, there
I
is.
thought it was Sandhurst.
Oh, it is Sandringham. Well, there is a Sandringham.
Sandhurst.
Oh, there's a Sandhurst. That sounds way more familiar.
Sandhurst is.
Yeah,
Right.
I think it's Sandhurst.
Yay, Melissa, you win.
There is a something of Sandringham. I don't know. I was
There is
watching a
something
documentary the other day, and I was like, "Oh, why they named something after him?" And I have to.
Might be past that.
Well, it may just be something that is inherited because he was a real person.
Yes,
Oh,
he
yeah.
He was a real person. Yeah, the Dukes of Sandringham were real.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wouldn't have mattered if he had kids. They would have just found another heir in the family line if possible. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that character. I mean, I love to hate him.
Slimy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta love a slimy character, just like we love
Yeah.
Captain Jack, because he's so evil. You gotta kind of admire that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Whether you do or not.
Sort of, maybe, I don't know. So anyway, so we go, and the Duke of Sandringham, he's always playing the game. She goes
yeah.
in, he's always playing the game,
Yeah.
and slimy back and forth, and And it's just like, yeah, it's nice that he didn't blow her cover, but he has ulterior motives, as we find out, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mhm.
He's always playing both ends against the middle because that's just his
Yep.
style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Just
a
like
lot like the Silver Fox.
Simon.
You
Yeah.
know,
Simon Fraser.
when the
Yeah.
Silver Fox, I don't know. At any rate, but
Mhm.
he wants to be safe no matter who wins.
Right.
All he
Okay.
cares
Yeah.
about is himself there. So,
His own neck.
Mhm.
yep.
Mhm. Yeah.
So lo and behold, Mary shows up out of nowhere.
Well,
Yeah.
I wasn't quite there because I want to go back to the pub
Okay.
for just a
Go back.
minute.
Okay.
Because we got Claire. You notice she sleeps in the pub floor. She
Yes.
never goes to the bed,
Yeah.
and that is self-preservation right there. Because after being told that her care was now entrusted to them, the first thing that happens when they settle down is she's got this red coat who's going, "Hey, you look like you
That
could use some warming up."
Yeah.
And, right then and there, you're like, "Man, where's Jamie when you need him?"
Uh,
Right. Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
We need to stick a shiv in that dude.
Don't worry, people will be getting stuck later.
No,
It'll
we'll
be
be
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, little Mary takes care of that.
Which we do love
We
when
do.
they get to Sandringham's home,
Yes.
and
Yes.
it's just lined with red coats everywhere.
Yeah.
At first, she's kind of like, well, Jamie's going to be coming here because she's passed the message
No.
along.
Oh,
Um,
yeah. You know.
She needs to get more message along, and Sandringham makes that really easy for him. I also need to apologize because I completely forgot that he owed the Comte, and so getting the Mary and Claire attacked was
his
part of his
yeah.
deal for his repayment.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's on me because I was like, no, Sandringham did it, but I also forgot that was repayment for a debt.
Right. And he didn't have her killed. He just had her raped,
Yes, it was such
Yeah.
a favor, and
Yes,
Guys.
it was a huge favor.
I was just such a nice guy.
I like he wanted a pat on the back.
Oh, yeah. Because I only terrified them and raped what's her name and whatever, but I really didn't need to kill her.
Just none of that. None of this is good. I changed my mind. I don't like any of this.
There's one great line Murtaugh says that is, I think, a classic line in Outlander is taking Claire to wife may not have been
The
the wisest.
rough choices. Yeah.
But
Or
Jamie
just
just
Jamie's like,
disagrees.
no.
The question
I never considered that.
he asks that constantly throughout all the books. Taking Claire to wife. Was that the smartest thing you could have done?
He's
Now,
fine with it, Life would have been
yeah.
hard either way. He already had a price on his
Yeah,
head
this
before
is
he
true.
met her, so
He likes the adventure. He likes the adventure. He likes.
But the whole theme of the book is Claire said, "Oh my God, it's my fault."
Mm,
I mean,
Yeah.
it's always her fault somehow.
Well, she's slightly more self-aware in the book than she seems to be on the screen.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yes. Well, there are differences, as we all know. But there was also another line that's great is when Claire says to Sandringham, "I'm reasonably sure you don't have a heart." Now that's a classic line.
Oh yeah. There's no love lost, and she's not
No.
even gonna pretend. Sandringham wants Jamie. Well,
Yeah,
he
Sandringham
says he wants Jamie to save him when
Oh,
he
yeah.
saves her, to
Oh,
get
yeah.
her out. But no, the whole thing is a plan to save his own rear end and his own reputation with the crown
Right.
in case the crown wins.
Mhm.
Every time I see him, especially in this episode, I just picture him being slimy. He is just a slimy dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's an opportunist of the first
Yes.
order.
Yes.
An opportunist of
Yes.
the first order, and
Yeah.
it reminds me of so many
Mhm.
politicians today.
Well,
Oh, God.
Claire understands him. I mean, she can read him like a book.
Oh,
And
yeah.
understands and prepares.
Well,
and
she knows the history, but she also knows the history because
Well, not only that, but I mean, like, where he talks about being in the tower, and she goes, "I guess for your questionable loyalties," and perhaps kind of a situation.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Yeah.
really admit anything outright, but that's him.
that's him.
But
Mhm.
she reads
Yeah.
him like a book. It is not difficult. He
No,
thinks he's
Yeah.
slick. He's really not.
not.
Yeah.
No, no. And
Yeah.
he's just a slime ball of the. Yeah, he's a slime ball.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that takes us
Oh,
up to go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
the birthmark on the guy's hand.
Well, I
Yeah.
hadn't quite got
Oh
there. I was
yeah.
just say that takes
Okay,
us up to the letter
I'll
that
back
she was
up.
writing.
I'll back up.
No, you're good. I was just gonna say that. So that takes us to the letter where she's
Yes.
faking her way through
Yeah.
some garlic,
Yeah.
and she tells him, "I can write it in English if you prefer." And he's, "Oh no, 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 no." And right there, I think we should have known he had something else
Yeah.
planned. As long as
Well,
Jamie shows up, he doesn't care what the letter says.
no, no.
Right.
It's a trap. The whole thing
Yeah.
is a trap.
Yeah.
It's like
Mhm.
what is Star Wars? That one guy they always showed the meme.
It's a trap.
It's a trap. Yeah, I love that meme. Right.
General
Yeah.
Akbar.
Yeah, General
Akbar,
Akbar.
yep.
I love that one. It's
It's a trap. I can do the mouth too because I have a weird mouth. It's a trap. But anyway, yeah. So, but that is what Hugh tells him too, is that it's a trap. This is the letter, but stuff's not the way you might think it is.
Nothing stops Jamie. Nothing stops.
Oh
Jamie.
no. Not when it comes to Claire.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's unstoppable.
Yeah.
And it is fun to watch them be stealthy and again, I told you Shirley watched part of this with me. So she's watching the Highlanders come in and take out soldier by soldier. She goes, well, what did you do with him? And I go, she made sure he was otherwise occupied so he can go save his wife. It's like they're off playing canasta somewhere now.
They're sleeping. Sleeping.
Sleeping.
That's
sleeping.
right. They're very tired. They need a nap.
Yeah, they're
Very
sleeping.
Yeah, they're always tired. Yeah.
But I do
But
love the
Yeah.
reuniting of Mary and Claire is very
Yes.
sweet because we
Yes.
still have Mary's voice makes me think she's 12 every time.
I know.
She's slightly older than that.
It's almost
Yeah.
annoying.
Claire.
Her voice is almost annoying. Her voice is almost
Yes.
annoying.
Yeah, is on the
Yeah.
verge.
And the Whitey, oh, I can't do it.
I
Oh, I
know.
couldn't do that. I'm like, oh my God,
Hey,
get a
Go
pair.
marry that old man.
Go
Then. Go
speak
marry.
with
I
the
don't
filthy
care.
beggar.
Yeah, but that's the women of those times.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Normally, I mean, that especially the higher
Yeah.
up ones.
They're
Yeah.
delicate flowers, and her
Yeah.
delicate flower was already abused, so I can understand why she doesn't want
Yeah.
to take any chances.
Mhm.
But at the same time, she's asking you to open a door. You know,
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
not a complicated task.
I love
Yeah.
I love the old I love
Don't
the
have
old,
to touch him.
I love the old castles because they have the secret doors and the priest
Yeah.
holes and the passageways, and it's just like these old castles because they were hiding people. They had to because of the turmoil in Britain. It just is insane, and they were killing each other right and left. I mean, if you study the British monarchy, they're a bunch of bloodthirsty bastards that killed babies for
Well,
no
it's-
reason other
it's
than
also
that they
to-
wanted to, just like some people that we know. But anyway,
It was also to sneak in, whoever the affair partner of the day was as well, so that not everything was in public. Everything might have been known, but you didn't traipse it down the hallway. They, secret hidey holes and passages, and how does the king leave his chambers in private when necessary, and that kind of thing. So yeah, I want to buy one of these castles just so I can
Yes.
set up
So,
and,
secret
and
pass-
play
Well,
Maze Town.
there are a couple for sale. Some of them are less than $1 million.
Oh, well, you know what? I have less than $1 million. That works out nicely.
It comes fully
yeah.
furnished too. I think
Guess
it's
what?
$792,000.
you need a GoFundMe to buy Kate a castle.
Oh, honey, no. The Jeep was enough to ask for help with.
Come on.
No, I'm good. Thank you. I'll get my own castle,
Okay, fine. You just build
When,
one.
when this channel hits 5 million. No, I'm just kidding.
I love the fact when Jamie shows up, the Duke puts on his wig.
Yes.
That's so funny.
It's in disarray.
It's
It's
like, oh no.
Oh yeah, he has a whole conversation with Claire without it, and then Jamie shows up.
and then Jamie shows up. He has to have that little
That's okay.
because
Yeah,
well,
because
know he's got the hots for Jamie anyway.
Yeah.
But you know, and then he makes a snide
Yeah.
remark about them being hung together. There's a little bit of a like, dude, petty, petty, petty. You know, you're gonna
Yeah,
hang.
Yeah.
because first he tries to make it like,
Yeah.
oh, I can make those soldiers go
Yeah,
away. All right, they didn't really go away. They're just pulled back, waiting for Red Jamie.
no, he's just a jerk. He's just a jerk.
It just, and he likes to speechify. The man loves to hear himself talk.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
And to tell Mary to go to bed.
Oh yeah, he loves telling Mary to go to
Just go to bed.
God. Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
Mary annoys him.
Obviously, he's glad that they aren't related. Why he's or she's his
Why?
goddaughter, I couldn't even begin to tell you why he would take that up, other than maybe
Really?
he needed a connection to save his ass at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
then Mary gets brave and she opens the door and tells you what she needs to tell him. And then
Fine.
she comes up with a good answer when that slimy valet comes in to grab her
Yep.
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 and keeps him busy just long enough that Hugh can get the guy out of the way.
Yep. That was good.
Mhm.
That was good. That was good.
It's
That was
like,
good too.
wow, she did something useful.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Finally, Mary wasn't that useful most of the time, but
No.
you know, she had moments. She had her moments. She's.
Yeah.
But anyway, she was what she was, and she was a child of her time, as we all are children of our times.
No,
So,
my dad swore I was born 25 years too late. I should have been a flower child.
you should have been. I was. You should have been. That's
I would
why
have
I.
worn all those dresses, huh?
All the dresses, fuck the dresses.
But this is when Claire sees the birthmark. We got you up to your
Yeah.
birthmark now, Cynthia. When
Yes.
she notices the birthmark, and it takes
Right
like
up
2
and,
seconds
yeah.
of looking between everybody for Sandringham to realize he's busted.
Yeah, he's busted.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
then his little mealy mouthed excuse about, well, he wanted you killed. I just had you. It's like, oh, gee, thank you. Christ.
Yeah. And then of course he's trying to tell Jamie, oh, I wouldn't countenance rape.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
I mean, with Claire standing right there, has he not realized that Jamie's gonna believe whatever she corrects his words
course.
on?
Yes, of course.
Um,
Yeah, and
dumb.
it's a great scene because Jamie, of course, has to put down his weapon because the guy has his knife at Claire's throat, and then Murtaugh comes in, of course, and does wonderful little bit of work with the axe. It's just, just like, yeah, justifiable.
Well, you know
But
what?
what gets me is Mary gets brave enough to stab that guy.
Oh yes, he stabs the rapist. Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that had to feel good. That had to feel good as a rape victim
Yeah.
to be a rapist. You know, yeah, you kind of sympathize with that.
I'm impressed with how well Jamie, Marta, and Claire worked together once Claire had a second to jab her elbow in. I mean, Marta and Jamie snapped up in a second. They found their opening and everything turned around in that kitchen there.
Yep.
It's a really cool moment. But yeah, I'm gonna with you. Go Mary. Go
And
Go Mary, go Mary. Go.
That's
and
the
then
next T-shirt. It's just
Murtaugh
gonna say
finishes
"Go
off-
Mary."
Yeah, next
Murtaugh
t-shirt.
finishes off Sandringham and then comes over and lays his vengeance at her feet
Yeah.
and then Mary says, I think we'd better go now.
I kept my word. I lay your vengeance at your feet. And
And-
Mary
Yeah.
says, I think we should go now.
Yeah. And Martha says that while looking Claire in the eye, but he does look over to Mary too as well. And it goes back to the fact that he felt responsible for something he could
Yes.
not have stopped.
Could
They
not.
were
Right.
outnumbered. He had
They were
no way
overwhelmed.
of stopping it.
Right.
But how deeply he felt responsible for the care
Murtaugh-
of
Murtaugh's
Claire and
honor-
Mary.
He's an honorable man. His whole life is built on
Yes.
honor. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm sure that had to have been a relief.
Yes.
He was happy to do that. You could see him being happy with chopping the head off 3 times. And that was just like, yeah, okay, 3 times. Yeah. Uh-huh.
I think a lot of people would have been happy. There might have been a line.
Yeah.
Well, it takes back some of his pride and his honor as well, because I
Yes.
think he does pride himself on caring for the
He
people.
does.
He's
Yeah.
he's tried to
Yes.
protect Jamie his entire life,
Mhm.
Yes.
and he got fouled up protecting these women one
Yeah.
night, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
so
he couldn't stand it. He couldn't stand it. He had to.
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
because obviously at this point he genuinely cares about Claire. It's not just
Oh
about
yeah.
it being
Yes.
she's his Jamie's wife, and therefore by extension I care for her.
Well, they've been through a lot together. So
Yeah,
sure.
he loves her like sister, like family, like something.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I think
Mhm.
that was just a really, I mean, obviously it was a really cool moment, but it was a
Yeah.
very cool moment for Marta too, to kind of gain back that bit he had lost.
And once again, kudos to special effects department. Kudos to special for doing a very
Yeah, really.
tasteful job of the
Yeah,
guy laying
Yeah.
there on the floor with the blood gushing.
Yeah.
because I usually don't let Shirley watch violent stuff.
Oh.
Not when it's like gory stuff. And she goes, I'm supposed to be 17 to watch TVMA. And I go, well, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be messy, but nobody's going to simulate anything I have to explain to you later. So we'll go with it. And so she was at the end. She was like, oh, he could have just hit him with the axe once. He would have been down, Mom. I was
No,
like,
no, she didn't understand. She didn't understand the level of hatred Murtaugh had for him. So
yeah.
Yeah.
it had to come all the way off. He had to sever the head. And the truth of the matter is, it's not that easy to cut a head off of a body with an axe.
No,
It's tricky. Yeah, you got to have good aim for one thing.
The axes are
they're
not.
really sharp axe.
Well, he obviously didn't have one because it took 3 times. And so it was a messy, messy killing. One, I would have loved it with one strike, one fell swoop, as they say, with right off of his head.
Yeah, but that's it wouldn't have been as realistic, and I think they were
No,
going for this
more
is
magical,
the
more
Yeah.
magical.
situation.
Yeah.
So yeah, it wasn't like he was at the executioners and the axe had been sharpened.
No,
He's not Anne Boleyn. So
no,
Right. Right.
no. He was angry. He was angry, and he wanted vengeance. He was angry, and he wanted vengeance, and he didn't care how many times it took to hack his.
whew,
Yeah.
that was an exciting and fun jaunt, really.
And then
It is
we leave the building, and it's just like, what?
it is one of those episodes where it ends and you're like, no, wait, what's next? Oh, we have to wait.
Yeah, well, we know what's next.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I like to go in and pretend I don't know what's going to happen so I can pretend I'm going to be surprised. I've been rewatching 12 Monkeys with my husband, and I'm just like, I don't
12
know why
Monkeys.
they're going through time this week, honey.
Oh.
I have no idea.
Good. It's a good show.
But so, yeah, I like going to, it's a fun jaunt through, revenge. Perfectly titled.
Yeah.
Vengeance is
Yeah.
mine.
And I
Yeah.
love how the Murtaugh leads. He doesn't even wipe his face off. He's still got all the blood on
I
him.
know there's blood everywhere. It's
No, he's
No
proud
big
of
deal.
that.
Let's just go.
There's no need for him to wipe it off. He's proud. He's completed a task, and he has no problem showing folks that he was able to complete that task.
Right.
I think
Well,
he left the the head there only because it would be really problematic to carry around with him. He would have been
Yeah.
happy.
Oh, yeah.
done after a couple of days.
Well, and what was wild was back in season 1 when the Reverend and Frank were talking about it, and they were like, "Didn't something happen to Sandra?"
He died through dubious circumstances or mysterious circumstances or
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah, yeah.
Very
You're like,
mysterious, yeah.
well, now we know, or the fictional version of now we know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I'm glad they went this way with Hugh instead of the way it's written in the book, because
Yeah.
I didn't like the way it was written in the book.
No, this was
It made me
Yeah.
sad.
Remind me.
Yeah.
Remind me.
Yeah.
He was killed by
Oh,
Sandra
right.
and hung on the front gate.
Oh, right. I forgot.
And
Oh,
his son had been with him, and they had to tell the son and then take him home.
Yeah.
So
So
we get
I'm
a
glad they didn't do that.
Diana
much
Yeah.
more
Gavin
respectful story for
Diana
our
Gavin
hero.
has a
Yeah.
very strong sadomasochistic streak in her. I'm sorry. She really does. No, she really loves. She does. I'm sorry. All the way through this whole series, she loves to punish the people she loves, and it's just she's a sadomasochist. I'm just
Well,
secretly.
because violence was such a normal part of day to day life and concern
Oh
whether you're
yeah.
going to live through. I mean, we all just got, some of us have just been through basically the flu or a really awful cold. I don't know which one it was. But there were times, where 200 years ago and we would have been dead because we didn't have the
Yeah,
medicine to go
been
take
dead.
and we couldn't breathe anymore or whatever. So
Would have been.
I think she does that
If I
to
if
an
I'd been born then, I would have been dead because I
Uh-huh.
was born tongue-tied.
No, you would have been. You would have been dead.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't have made it.
I
was
was dead before
premature.
I was born
was
because
premature.
my
I would
heart
not have.
stopped repeatedly
Yeah.
when my mom was having me. Turns out the umbilical cord for my
Was
mother to myself was about 10 inches long. Or no, not even 10 inches.
Oh.
She said about that long. So
Uh-huh.
like 5-7 inches long. Something went wrong, and so I had almost no umbilical cord. So emergency C-section, and my heart stopped repeatedly before I was born.
Wow.
Yay, modern medicine! I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Well, I was premature. I would not have lived in other worlds, in other times. I would not
There you
have
go.
lived. And,
So
and
yeah, again, I think
Mhm.
Diana does this to the extreme because our modern minds can't really wrap our minds around what life was like without the extreme examples.
Yeah. Yeah.
uh,
That's true. Yeah. And then they had like a inside world of that episode, taped afterwards. And Diana was saying about in the books that Rupert died in that church.
Yes, he
And
died.
yeah, and they were saying, well, we can't have that because, there's another character that's going to die a little bit earlier. And, you know, so, so she's like, okay. And she's like, well, I'm thinking, hoping the fans are going to like that, Rupert lives on for a while.
yeah, and we did.
And I
Well,
did.
and he had to have somebody to talk to
Yeah.
that was a main character that we knew.
Right.
Yeah.
In the what was it, a house or farmhouse or whatever it was that they stayed in.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then in that church too, in the books, they had the horses inside the church.
And
Not-
And,
yeah.
Yes, not in the
Yeah.
woods.
right.
Mhm.
And she wrote it like with the horses inside the church, but they
Yeah.
couldn't find a church that would allow the horses to be inside the church. So she's like, okay, well,
Oh, well, problems of permitting and filming.
Well, and we've talked about too, sometimes things are easily because you can describe them in more detail and people can visualize things that are in books better than sometimes they can show us. They have to switch
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
stories around every now and then just so
Yeah.
we can get a better idea of what's happening and so things will
Mhm.
make sense. They can skip out on some details,
right.
but like somebody had to say the horses are in the woods or be like, and the horses just disappeared.
Yes, yes,
Flew off in the air somewhere. I don't know where.
yeah,
Poof, horsey go bye-bye.
yeah.
So yeah, there are little things like that it just makes sense
Mhm.
because we're on screen.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Oh,
yeah.
off topic, but looking at the titles for the upcoming episodes in season 8.
Some
Mhm.
stuff's gonna happen.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
See now the titles we're like trying to guess which
Oh,
parts
damn, I know.
of book 8 and 9, book 8 that hasn't been covered, and book 9 that hasn't even been introduced yet. Which parts are going to be in it, and what parts are going to have to be completely left out, and
Yep.
what's going to lead to the very different ending that we've been told we're going to get
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
out of what the 4 or 5 endings that they shot, and the one that Sam warned us we're going to be very, not disappointed. There was another D word, but like very upset, sad about.
Devastated.
Devastated. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
No,
Words
no.
are hard. There's a lot of them. There's letters and all that stuff. So I have trouble
Uh,
Oh,
sometimes.
Yeah, I do think they're definitely gonna marry two stories together, with the fire,
Yeah, they have to.
Yeah.
and they're including Brianna and Roger.
Yeah.
They're gonna do
mhm.
it there,
Yeah.
In
instead of,
Charleston.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's going to be interesting.
yeah. That's it.
I
That's
don't
all
know what
I
you're
was gonna
talking
say.
about.
It was,
Uh,
yeah,
I don't think we're even gonna need to rate this one because
Oh,
it was
well.
just good. I mean,
yeah,
Awesome. Awesome.
yeah,
Awesome.
yeah.
The last few episodes, I mean, it's heartbreaking.
At
You know,
least you get to cheer at the end of this one.
yeah,
Yay! He's dead. He got
ding
what he
dong, the
deserved.
Duke is dead.
oh,
Or
oh,
no, ding dong, the Duke is dead. Ding dong,
Ding
the
dong,
dong,
Duke
the
is
Duke is
dead.
dead.
the wicked witch, ding dong, the wicked. Oh, wait a minute, that's
No, I just watched part 2 of Wicked the other day because I was dead, so why not?
oh boy, not listen
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, Jackie loves Mary's last line of "I think we should go now."
I
'Cause
think
it's
we
just
should
so.
go
I
now.
think we should go now.
I think we should go now. I think we should go now.
We've done all the damage we can. And then Kathy points out that Myrta had felt guilty about France,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
No
and
longer.
that she also remembered what happens to Hugh in the book. That she
Yeah.
also liked Rupert's storyline,
Yeah.
and she's distraught, devastated or distraught is the. Those are some good D words for our ending. Let's
yeah.
all be really happy about season 8 and think about how distraught and devastated we'll be.
No, we're only going to be devastated because it's ending. Not they're going to give
Yeah.
us a good ending. They're going to give us a good ending. They are not going to break our hearts.
I think they're going to give us a
Our
movie.
hearts will be our hearts will be broken because it's ending, but not because of the ending. I'm sure of that. I'm sure they're
Yeah.
going to give us a good ending. I really
Yeah.
am.
Yeah,
Well,
I,
he
I
said
believe
that we'll
so.
be very satisfied.
I think
Yeah,
that's what Sam said. We were going to be
I
satisfied.
don't know. Men always say that, and I don't know. They're only right about 60% of the
You're
time.
just talking about men.
So.
Maybe you're talking about men in general. Okay, we're not talking. Men in general will
But he's
say
different.
he is different.
He's different. You sound like a teenage girl talking about to her dad about a boyfriend. She's like, but he's different.
He's not like all the rest, Daddy.
Well, let's put it this way. I'm a woman that most men don't even look at, don't even notice.
Shut the fuck
But
up.
I talked to him, and several hours later, he remembered my name. So yeah, he's different.
Amazing.
Well,
That-
you are a
Yeah.
beautiful human being. I
Yeah.
would never forget
you
you,
are. You
Melissa.
are, Melissa. Everyone
yeah.
remembers you, darling. Everyone
I'm-
remembers.
Well, not many, no men think that right now. So
Oh, bullshit. You know what? I
Oh,
don't give a shit.
except my husband.
I'm very
And he's the only
excited
one that
I get
matters.
to see you 2 more
Yes,
times
that's
this
right.
year, Melissa.
Fuck men.
I get to see
In person.
Melissa in February, and then I get to see her in
Yes.
October.
Aw,
Yes.
you too. You too.
Mhm.
You bad girls. You bad girls.
We
You're gonna
are.
get wicked
but
trouble. Wicked
if-
trouble.
If it makes you feel
Yeah.
better, Cynthia, I'm bringing my mommy with me.
No, no,
Oh.
no.
Hey, we can still have fun.
Time out. Time out.
Is she party?
Time out, Katie. You're bringing your mommy where?
To North Carolina for the historical
Oh,
thing that
okay,
Diana
gotcha.
Gabaldon will be at.
Okay.
I will not bring my mother to an Outlander convention because she has
Jeez.
neither read the books and she does not like the TV series.
You're
Oh.
kidding.
Oh, okay.
Why? Why?
I,
Why?
she's like, I just couldn't get into it, which I respect. There are a
Is
lot
your
of
mother
TV
very,
shows.
is she very Christian? Is she very Christian or something?
Not in the way that you're thinking. No, she's not uptight as far as. I mean, she gave me my first copy of Clan of the Cave Bears. I think
Ooh.
rather
Oh, I
than have
love
the
that book.
talks.
I love that book. Oh,
Yes.
my kind
Good book. Jean M.L. Good author.
I love her. I love her
but-
book.
But no, my mom at 15 told me to start reading that series. So
Well,
not in the uptight way you're thinking.
my mother at 16 or 15 burned Nexus, Plexus, and Sexus by Henry Miller that I had. and she heard the story of O and all the other nasty things I was reading at the young age of 15. And if anybody's read the story of O, you know what I'm talking about.
I've not
Because
read the story of O.
50 Shades of Grey to the
I
max.
you know what? I didn't like 50 Shades of Grey.
I didn't
And
either.
now
I never read it. I never read it. Never read it.
I got into a really bad conversation with friends. This is where I'm going to either sound like a really horrific slut or just like a mean friend. But I was like talking with friends, all married friends, by the way,
Course,
men
of
and
course.
women married to each other. We're in our married friends group. And I was like, it was boring.
It
And
was.
all of them looked at me like, what the
It's
hell are
boring.
you doing in the bedroom? I'm not doing that, but I thought it was
I'm,
boring.
I'm doing actually good sex in the bedroom. I'm doing
Yeah.
sex
I
now.
was like, man, if you need
Real.
all of
I'm
that,
not doing this kinky bullshit that you people need to get off because I'm not sick like you.
and I'm not saying that you can't have kink from time to time. Don't get me
Once in a
wrong.
while. Yeah,
But
tighten
that's
up.
what the only way you can enjoy it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I knew people like that. I knew people like that, and they were just like wacko. And it's just like, okay, spank me once in a while, fine. Tie me up once in a while. But you know what? It's not all the time. I don't need that. I just need, I just need.
Well, and I will tell you without getting too private, my husband asked me the other day, do you have any kinks? And I said, yeah, a husband that loves me, respects me,
Yes.
and lets me go to
Amen.
conventions when I want. Fantasy
Amen.
come true. I'm good. Yeah.
Amen. Amen.
Because, vibrators, I can get those if I'm
Yep.
not satisfied in some other way, which not really
Well,
an issue.
Yeah,
No,
they
I
sell them at drugstores here.
I
Yeah.
have I have an incredible imagination. My thing that I've been gifted with in this life is an incredible imagination, and it's just amazing what you can do with it.
Yeah.
On that note, well, I've
Yeah.
revealed my kinks, my desperate kink of having a loving husband, and that 50 Shades of Grey is boring.
I want my loving husband back, but he died in 2016, and I can't do anything.
Oh,
I know.
I'm sorry.
I'm
See, and I think
sorry.
that's part of the reason why my mom can't get into Outlander is my dad was the one who watched it,
Yeah.
and she just recently lost him, so she's not ready to find a new romantic fictional
Hurt.
love or anything.
Um,
My dad just passed in August, so
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and in our family, the women kind of when their men pass, that's it.
That's
There
it.
are no other men.
No, the love of your life is gone. Oh, by the way, third time's the charm, kids. Okay, we know somebody that is looking at third time's the charm, and I'm wishing her all the luck in the world because
okay.
my husband and I, he was the third time, and he was the charm. We lasted 30 years, and I wish that they get those 30 years.
Okay, well then yes, we will sign out
Yeah.
some good mojo to good
Sign-
love.
Good love.
Yes.
Third time's
Yeah.
a charm. I'm only on number
time's
2. I'll
charm.
let my husband know that.
I'm on number 2 too.
I'm still on number one.
I'm talking about two SS Hewen people. Okay. Oh, third time's the
Alright.
charm. Stephanie's been married twice before.
Okay, all
Third-
right. Well, much luck, much love, much hope.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, just out loud. Anyway, it's not part of tonight's chat, but that's just where I'm throwing out.
No, that's all right. We did stay on topic until we got to the end, just about, except for me
Yeah.
talking about friends for a second. And it was still on topic because I was just like, there's a dragonfly on Ross's wall, and I had to mention it.
Dragonfly, yes.
Yes.
And Ross, and we love Ross because he's like he's interspersed into the story of a few episodes ago, and then he comes back in, and then he of course dies. But like everybody,
Sure,
like everybody,
okay.
I
Let's see.
met him in Scotland.
yeah.
I met him at the
Oh, you did?
Landcon in Scotland. Ross.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is he cool?
Yeah, he's really nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who did you meet?
Ross,
Oh,
the guy that played
Ross
the guy that
Alexander?
played-
yeah,
the guy
No,
that
I
played
don't.
Ross. No.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Kyle. Kyle.
What's it,
Kyle-
Kyle?
I don't
Is-
remember what the actor.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't look at the credits to see
Yeah.
what the actor was
Yeah.
on. He's not a regular, so he's not memorized
Right.
in my head.
Yeah.
For Rolodex.
Yeah.
A few episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was
But
at the Landcon in Scotland. One
That's
of
cool.
the 20.
That's
One of the 20 actors was there.
We just got our second one announced. Yes, is it just the second
Yeah,
one, Melissa?
Charles.
For the
Yeah.
land.
Yeah.
Oh,
I-
yeah.
David
Which
and
is cool.
Charles.
He's been at every convention that I've ever gone to for Outlander so far, so it'll be nice to go say,
Yeah.
like, howdy, how you doing?
Oh, well.
Yeah.
So do we
Yeah.
know? Do we know who's at LandCon in Austin for sure? Right?
Yes. So far, we only
David
have
and
2
Charles.
names.
Who? Who?
David Barry and Charles Vanderbilt.
Hmm.
What?
So far,
Yeah.
that
They announce them periodically. They don't do them all at one time.
Yeah.
I
Right.
know. They tease you.
Right.
They tease you. They draw you out. You know?
Yeah, and it's actually good because then you have time to be able to purchase,
well,
instead of having to come up with all the money at
Pay
once.
for it.
Don't
I'm
have time.
happy to see
Yeah.
them again, but I'm waiting for some names of people I haven't met yet.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've met
yeah.
David.
Katrina
I've met Charles.
Katrina and
Mhm.
Katrina. You want to meet her?
And
Yeah.
Katrina is on my list. Look, if my big wish list would be Katrina,
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
and I would put Sam on there, except I've already met him, and I'm not going to be greedy. So yeah, Katrina. I would love Graham. I would love
Graham,
Duncan.
yeah.
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 Like
yeah.
those would be my top 3.
Steven?
Out of,
Yeah, Stephen Cree. Yes.
I've met
Yeah.
Steven.
Oh, Sam's best man. That's Sam's best man. That's Stephen
I
Cree.
would know, and I would put Richard up there because I was really expecting
Yes.
to see him at one of the gatherings, and
Yeah.
he didn't come to either of the 2 that I went to.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I would
okay.
love to be able to see Richard, but I
Yeah.
got lucky enough to meet Sophie. So again, I don't want to be greedy. And be
No.
like, oh, well,
Well, North Carolina. Now that Sophie's in New York, she could come to North Carolina very easily. And
that's just a
and to
that's
bring-
just a Diana Gabaldon thing, though.
Bring her dog.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
because she wrote about the battle that
Mhm.
they're
Yeah.
going to be doing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the ones that I would like to meet is Kristen Atherton.
Oh,
I really would love
No,
to meet her.
I met Kristen at the last gathering.
Yeah. And yeah.
She was darling, so
Oh, she-
sweet.
And actually, the one that played Leary, I really would like to meet
Oh,
her.
Nell
Nell
Hudson.
Nell
Nell
Met her
Hudson.
also. I
good
met
actor.
her when she was still pregnant, but hadn't announced it to anybody.
She's such a good actress.
Ah, okay.
She was wearing this loose white
She's-
blouse. And
She's
it was
she's in Victoria with Jenna Coleman. She
Yeah.
does a really good job in that. I enjoyed that.
Jenna
Yep.
Coleman.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
Doctor Who, Jenna was so fun in Doctor Who.
Yeah, she's really
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Her boy.
we are rambling here, and
Yes, we are.
All over the map. We're all over the map, folks.
Yes.
my
we
daughter is back at school, so I have a 5 o'clock wake up time. So I'm gonna cut us off right now.
Okay.
Just
I'm outta
because
here.
if I do it now, we'll
Finally
only
put
be
my
on for another
camera to
20
work.
minutes.
I'm leaving.
Well, I don't want to kick y'all off. I just letting you know because we gotta round this sucker up. Because we are not even talking about the episode, not even close. We could
Well,
do
we
this all
were
night.
doing okay. We were doing okay, Katie. But
We did,
all-
we did. We did great.
Yeah.
I like to see if we can keep us on topic and long enough so that the folks who pop on and watch it later will get that until the end, and then when we start rambling, they can shut us off if they want to.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were talking. Betsy wants to know. We were talking about Ross from Friends or Outlander. I was talking about Ross from Friends because he has the dragonfly on the wall, and then we
Yeah.
switched to Ross from
That's
Outlander.
Outlander.
Yeah.
We're open to all Rosses.
Got both of them, babe.
Yeah.
And I love
Absolutely.
dragonflies. The devil's darning needle is what they used to call them.
That's
Did you ever hear that?
Yeah.
Devil's darning needle. But dragonflies are a symbol of the soul. And I love any symbols of the soul because that's just, yeah.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. All right, I'll take it.
Good night, ladies.
Well, no, thank you so
night.
much for joining me again. I'm trying to push you off. I just wanted to let you know we're gonna have to round her up.
Yeah.
You have a 5 a.m. wake up call, girl.
Yeah.
You know,
I-
this is why birth control that is effective is extremely important. So that when you are 50, almost 51, you are not waking up at 5 something in the morning to get your 10-year-old child ready for school. Anyway, love you, Shirley.
we do love Shirley, by the way. We do love her. She is
We love
gorgeous.
Mhm.
Love.
Yeah.
Sweet, spicy little love.
She's spicy, all right.
She's so spicy.
She's my
All right.
daughter, which is unfortunate for
We
her.
adore you, and so we adore her. Good night.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gone. I'm gone.
Good
Bye.
night, Cynthia.
All right.
Love you. Thank you so much, ladies, for chatting with me about this one again. It's a good one. It's a good one. And always fun to
Yeah,
talk to you about them.
That's a good one. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. It was. It
I'm
was
gonna
really good.
I'm gonna look at pictures of Sam now. Bye.
I approve.
I
Thank you,
approve
Vicky.
too.
Thank you, Vicky, for your accurate historical information so that we know what we're
Yes.
talking about.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
that. Thank you, Melissa, for being my gal in crime and plans for the future.
Yes, we must
Yeah.
talk about what we're going to do and how long you're going to be here.
I know I meant to go. I will talk to you. I'm going to talk to my mom because we were trying to figure out what days we were going to be there. We're talking like when we're leaving. I'll get in. I'll write you an email when I figure out with my mother. Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
because we need to get a hotel soon because they're having all kinds of stuff because of the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
So
I will try to
so
get
we'll
to
need
with
to
my
get
mother
someplace to
this
stay.
weekend at the very least, and maybe get you on the phone so we can all chat.
Okay. Sounds
Okay.
good.
All right. Love you
Okay.
all. We'll talk to you later.
Love you too. Talk to you later.
Good night.
Good
Bye,
night.
Vicky.
Night.
Love
Wake
you.
up.
And there's the off button. Haha. All right, guys. Thanks so much for joining us in our goofy chat that almost always stays off topic at some point or goes off topic at some point. Let's see. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Betsy. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Jackie, of course. I thought I saw some other people sneaking in and out, and I don't want to forget, folks. So if I didn't mention you, Betsy, it is not from lack of trying or lack of respect or love for y'all. Have a really great night. Yeah, Betsy, we decided it wasn't even worth rating. We loved it. It's a 5 kilter, if not 5.5, because just some good stuff happened or bad stuff, depending on if your last name is Sandringham or not. Have a really great night, guys. If you enjoyed this video, give her a thumbs up. If you didn't, give her a big old thumbs down. Comment below. Thank you to everybody who joins us whenever you can, whether it's live or later on. Thanks to everybody who supports this channel, of course. I really appreciate all of you guys, in whichever capacity you do so. And don't forget to subscribe to come back later and hear us be goofy some more because it's so rare. All right, guys, have a good night. Love you all. I'm gonna go watch some 12 Monkeys with my husband because I'm eclectic. Have a really good night, and I will see you tomorrow for live at 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Love to all. Check out the playlist below.